I walk alone. Them crowds ain't my cup of tea. And anybody other than me, it's too much company. Don't rush to fuck with me, cause I don't do it in groups. Seen too many niggas from good bloodlines ruin they roots and tell the truth under oath when a trial begins and snitch on their best friend from way back when. Way back then, you never thought that nigga would tell. Came to court on his loved one and got him a L. They don't make niggas like they did back in the day. Quick to tell police to kiss their ass and laugh in their face. Never would testify on behalf of the state. That's why I stay away from niggas now, cause half of them fake. Catch a case and can't wait to talk to detectives. A lot of niggas don't belong in the game. They don't respect it. Get arrested and break the oldest code in the street and sacrifice their ghetto pass and sell their soul to police. They molding them weak. Wherever niggas come from now, born and raised on this block and can't come back round. Lost all love, huh? Now he marked for life. Reputation down the drain, forfeited his stripes. I never thought I'd live to see the day the game was switched, where niggas take pride and tell it ain't a shame to snitch. Never thought I'd live to see the day the game was switched, where niggas take pride and tell it ain't a shame to snitch.
It was good with the people, man. It's your partner one more time, man. I told you I was gonna flood y'all with the soggy Sunday stories. You know what I'm talking about? So this for all my partner. You know what I'm talking about? I told you, I see you, man. Your celly bugging you. You up there with your earphones all the way in. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you trying to get a cell move right now on the under. I feel you, man. I see you, man. Hold on. Wrong side. You know what I'm talking about? I see you. I see you. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? This short story gonna be about the family, man. Listen, got to shout out my sister. Special shout out all the way. You know what I'm talking about? Denise. You know what I'm talking about? Goddamn fool. You know what I'm talking about? Now you gotta mind you, my sister's so motherfucking silly, right? She ain't never gave a fuck about nobody authority. She ain't never gave a fuck about what you was talking about. You know what I'm talking about? And she hella sarcastic. So if you ever say something, she done already caught that, right? And she just waiting for the moment to roll your ass over. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, we was hella little. You know what I'm talking about? And my mama said some shit. I don't know what she said, right? But it was to the point of some shit like, won't you stop acting like that? You a moron. You know what I'm talking about? My sister said, okay. But why we on one of them motherfucking one of them motherfucking motel rooms up there on MacArthur that was closed down back in the day, the ones that used to roll hella hard right past 82nd. Nigga, some social workers came to see us, right? They must have asked that lady something. That lady looked them dead in the face and said, I don't know because I'm a moron. Roll DOT ass over. You know what I'm talking about? Hella funny, right? See, I bet y'all didn't know these was my sisters, man. You know what I'm talking about? I got two pretty ass sisters. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? They was always into it at Councilmont. Like some nigga always liked them or something. And I don't know, somebody jumped my sister or something, man. My two sisters and my mama, bruh, whooped the whole Councilmont. You know what I'm talking about? Back with my auntie. I see you, T, to right. You know what I'm talking about? Had that, Suzuki with the slap in it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember them? You know what I'm talking about? DOT and my two sisters was out there, bruh, putting work in on them people like the first fight last night on Showtime. You know what I'm talking about? If anybody saw it, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, man, me and my sister, right? Man, like I said, I got two pretty ass sisters. Somehow, they either always in a fight because somebody nigga like them, or a nigga like them, they don't holler at them, or I don't know, they just always into it. You know what I'm talking about? Look, this shit been going on since John Marshall. Look, bruh, this is how I knew I was gonna last. I used to have to walk from 106 damn near Bancroft to John Marshall. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I knew I was gonna last, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But look, we up at John Marshall, bro. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? I just come out of school. I see my sister with her instruments, because I used to be in music, the band and all that, trumpets and flutes looking ass, you know what I'm talking about? So she coming out with all that shit. I see her arguing with a big ass nigga. This nigga was from like the 90s or something, bro. Big ass nigga. Remember that little ass perm me and Luke Bowman had? He had one of them at John Marshall. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga was brave. You know what I'm talking That's how you know a nigga tough with a little ass perm, bro. But listen, I don't know what happened, man. I just see these people arguing. I see this man slap my sister. But look, you know I'm a little kid. I don't know what to do. All you know is to help your family members at this time. You know what I'm talking about? You know how you was raised back then. I see that man slap my sister. Before I could even get moved, because we down here, if you ever went to John Marshall, bro, you just could walk down some stairs and it was like a little way where it was hella trees and shit, right? So the man slapped my sister, man. My sister did just like skateboard, you know what I'm talking about? She absorbed the punch. I mean, she gets slapped. She absorbed the punch. Come back, look at him. She on him. Bop, 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 bop. That Summer, you remember that Ring King Summer combination? She back on him. He really can't fuck with her, right? He get frustrated. You know, a nigga with a little ass perm got to be strong, or he could cap hella good, either one or the other, right? He was strong. You know what I'm talking about? He pick her and slam her. Bam, so she slam. It's like she done pulled this nigga's shirt so it's over his head so he really can't see her, and she kicking the nigga in the bicycle mode, right? I told y'all, remember what I told y'all about the other people when we had to ride? Just the great resistance. Now it's these little hills like this, the tree. I don't even know how I got in the tree right now, but I know I jumped out the tree. I got some leverage. You know what I'm talking about? I was on that nigga. You ever seen somebody jump on the juggernaut looking ass when they trying to take his helmet off? I'm on that nigga with a chokehold. You know what I'm talking about? Look, this nigga done fucked around and did some shit like the Iron Sheik and said, huh, that nigga did like that, bruh. When I tell you I just didn't flip all the way over, you know what I'm talking about? Bam, nigga, my back gone. I'm a little kid, brother, youth. I'm out of it, right? But I caused just enough, you know what I'm talking about, ruckus and all that shit. So by the time I jumped on him and seen him, kicked him a few more times, that the motherfucking principal was coming to break it up, you know what I'm talking about? So my diversion and me grabbing that nigga and him slamming me and all that, trying to take his helmet off, you know what I'm talking about? Doing all that, bro. I didn't, you know what I'm talking about? The people that came, they done broke the fight up. She didn't got suspended. This was the fucked up part. She got suspended. I ain't even get suspended. So I got to go back to school now. My sisters ain't even there. So now I got to go deal with all this shit. Why you jump in there? I got to go deal with the niggas my age from where he was from and all that shit, bruh. I told you, bruh. I knew I was ready a long time ago.